Good evening from Hunter University. My name is Liam Anderson, and welcome to the 2024 presidential debate between Lily Johnson and Julian Jackson. I'll be the moderator for tonight. Let's now welcome our presidential candidates. Hailing from Los Angeles, California, please welcome Lily Johnson. Hailing from South Carolina, please welcome Julian Jackson. Before we begin, we ask that the candidates not speak over each other and that the audience stays quiet throughout the night. Now, let's begin our first question.
Ooh, can I go first? Please, 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 please.
Absolutely, Ms. Johnson. You can go first. With the cost of living rising and more people going homeless, how do you propose we fix the housing crisis in America?
Well, I think that people should just ask their daddies to buy them a house. My daddy would never let me be homeless. People should just ask their parents. That's what they're there for, to buy you things. My daddy buys me things all the time. I get the princess treatment. If their daddies just worked harder like mine does, there would be no housing crisis.
Yes, if only they worked as hard as your daddy, who inherited all his wealth, then I guess everyone could get the princess treatment.
Could she be any more of an airhead?
Hey, that's not nice, you big meanie. I'm not an airhead.
Mr. Jackson, though your thoughts may be true, please refrain from making any comments out of turn.
Hey, they are not true at all.
My apologies, my apologies. Just had to say what we were all thinking. Please, continue, Mr. Anderson.
Being as if you have already spoken, please provide your answer on how we should fix the housing crisis in America.
Well, you see, it is horrible that so many Americans are suffering from this housing crisis, but I believe that the answer is a simple one. I propose a nationwide purge, just like in the successful 2013 movie. This country needs a purge to fix all its problems. There would be no housing crisis if we simply just killed the people who own or rent a home. Less people alive means more housing available. Imagine it. You could kill any Nepo baby, just like Miss Johnson over here, and take her home for yourself. You can even kill your boss and take their home.
Hey, what do you mean kill me? And what is a Nepo baby?
Truly, there must be better candidates to run against me.
And there must be less psychotic ones to run against me.
Though I understand your concern, Ms. Johnson, please do not speak out of turn. As for you, Mr. Jackson, I don't believe this is really the answer the American people are looking for. Though I kind of see your points. I wouldn't mind taking my bosses home. She sure as hell makes more than me. Anyway, let's move on to our next question. Mr. Jackson, I'll start with you this time. More and more, we are seeing cases of people dying from overdoses, and American families want to know, what will you do to stop the spread of drugs in this country?
It is quite sad to see so many lives lost to drug overdoses. But the solution is simple. If we start a purge, we can kill all the evil men who are poisoning our youth by giving them drugs. In a purge, we can get rid of all the drug dealers and all the drug cartels and stop them for good by killing them. We could do what our justice system has failed to do for so many years. We could do so much if we just had a purge once, maybe twice a year.
You are fucking crazy.
And you're fucking stupid.
Please, let's keep this civil, guys. So again, your answer is to have a purge. Starting to think you have some issues there, but not gonna lie, your reasoning is pretty sound to me. Let's now ask Ms. Johnson on her thoughts on the issue.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Did you just snort a line of coke live on television?
Of course not. It's my medicinal cocaine prescribed to me by my doctor.
Medicinal cocaine? Do you even hear yourself? God, in my America, you would already be dead.
Ha! And in my America, you would be my servant.
Let's settle down. Now, considering you seem to have a very well-versed knowledge in drugs, how would you solve the drug issue in America?
Well, I would turn all the drugs into medicinal drugs. People are going to use them anyway, so why not make them prescribed? That way, doctors can control how much coke and heroin we all consume. If it's all medicinal, then no one will overdose.
Well, I guess you could put medicinal in front of anything these days. Let's move on to our last topic of the night. Now, political ads against the candidate are nothing new, but tonight we will be asking you both your thoughts on the recent ads you two have created against each other. We'll start with Mr. Jackson's ad against Ms. Johnson.
Watch as presidential candidate Lily Johnson is seen buying drugs instead of keeping them off the streets. Is this the example you want for your kids? Vote for Julian Jackson to keep her away from office.
My name is Julian Jackson, and I approve this message.
And we are back. Now, that was quite the ad. Ms. Johnson, what would you like to say over to Mr. Jackson about that ad?
He made me look like some kind of drug addict. That man was just handing me some tea leaves. I am appalled by that ad, and my daddy will take it down immediately. Daddy?
Miss Johnson, the debate isn't, and she's gone. Well, that was Lily Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Let's now show her ad against Mr. Jackson.
What started off as a simple disagreement turns deadly when Julian Jackson decides to beat a man solely because he disagreed with him. This is not the man the American people need. Don't vote for the psychotic maniac. Vote for Lily Johnson 2025.
My name is Lily Johnson, and I approve this message.
And we are back, folks. After seeing that, I have to say the whole purge thing makes sense now. Mr. Jackson, any response to that video?
How the hell did they get that? Where's my agent? Rebecca! Rebecca! How the hell did they get that on air? Take it down!
And there he goes too. Well, folks, I think that'll be the end of tonight's broadcast. Just remember, Election Day is soon, and no matter what way you vote, we are fucked either way. This is Liam Anderson signing off. Good night.